Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back to our channel.
Yeah, we got you on this one, man, and we want to talk to you about
Marriage, as usual.
marriage. Today we're back on marriage because she married me, and I agreed for her.
You guys, who marries who? Is it the man that marries the woman, or the woman that marries the man?
Go and check. Go and check everywhere.
Okay, when I married you,
They said it's the lady that weds the man, not the man that weds the woman.
Okay, so I married him.
Yeah, hot sick man. She was begging me, and she was shipping for me for the past 3 years. Let me just.
No, that's not the full gist. I was the one. I almost took my life because of you.
What am I?
This wants to lie. This wants to start telling lies here.
Alright, don't worry. Let's save that story for another time.
Speaking about marriage, actually, today, this period was one of our friends' wedding. My husband's very good friend, Abdul.
Yeah, my guy.
Eyes of Insanity, and we want to use the opportunity to tell you, happy married life. We really, really love you, and we're happy that you and Files are together.
We're so happy, baby.
Welcome to the married life.
Give out the styles, man. That I taught you.
You taught him styles? How?
Maybe please let's focus on the focus. Alright, guys. Yeah, today we want to talk about what marriage is, because there's this false illusion that marriage is heaven and that marriage is hell. Some people say you're entering into prison. I remember when I was getting married, I was like, welcome me to prison. Welcome me to prison. That my ring is the
handcuff.
Is the handcuff. I was like, shit. So,
but people make marriage so scary sometimes, and
sometimes they make it as if it's so heavenly. So,
well, very few people actually do make marriage like it's so heavenly. Most times these days,
social
media, but even on social media, everybody's like, beware, like marriage is not all that it seems. And
you see all these people smiling on social media, they just finish punching themselves.
Well, if you can punch and smile, why not?
Why? Is punching allowed in marriage?
It's not, but what I'm just trying to say is that, like, people want to create their happiness. They cannot.
Don't allow me. I will use this channel to express how you have been bullying me in this house.
Don't even let someone has bullying him. Help me. I'm very quiet.
I'm suffering from domestic violence.
Maybe somebody will take it and think you're serious.
Help.
And you're like this, you're fine like this with domestic violence. I mean, my violence is very good. Everybody should suffer domestic violence if it's like that. Please
call my number 090999 666. Alright. Let's go straight to the point, boss. I need help. Domestic. She was so press my neck. Just watch.
Press your neck.
This
place. Press your neck.
Is that a possibility up?
Oh my gosh. You guys, that's how we I will not get to the video.
Before you got married, what was your perception about marriage? What do you think marriage was?
Honestly, to be honest, I have periods. I have different perceptions for different periods in my life. So at one point in my life, I felt like marriage was like you just have to put up with marriage is just a point in your life where you have to put up with someone for the rest of your life, and they have stuck.
You have to
endure. Like marriage is about endurance. You have to manage it. Like you have to. And then when I now grew older and I started reading books on marriage, like godly marriages, I started having an idea of what it is to enjoy and not endure your marriage. So I now started looking forward to marriage. So I have different points of my life where I thought differently of marriage. Yeah, but right now, let me not say what I think about marriage yet.
Me? From the beginning, so I didn't have any bad club. I don't really marry a very good man. Based on what movies I saw in movies, I was like, the actor will marry a nice lady, and next thing they'll end up well. Though people fight them, but they'll still end up well. So I felt this. I had the idea that marrying a good woman was one of the factors for success in life. So I was looking forward. So that's why I wanted to marry early. Yeah, I remember when I used to watch movies. I see all these young guys with dates from secondary school.
Yeah, teenage love.
So I promised all my ex-girlfriend. I told them, man, I will marry. Thank you, Jesus, for salvation.
See, it's just God that is saving you, honestly.
But you see, I still married early. I told all my friends. I remember when I was in school, I told all my friends that I will marry before you. They were shouting, playboy, like. But now, man, see me with the most beautiful wife in the world, baby. So I started preparing for marriage very early, like even before you. I read my first marriage book.
But I was your friend. I did not see that preparation.
I read my first marriage book when I was in, I think, secondary school.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys deserve to learn about club.
Secondary school, university. I read it in university. Then I read it. I read plenty books. So I said I was going to marry early. I found out, many rich people. When I read that many people that were wealthy married early.
But you were not even married material that time. Like, how were you even prepared for marriage?
I can't be married material. What do you mean?
Heartbreaker. Like, I remember those days. I'll check his phone. You have like 8 girlfriends.
No. Those days. That's not.
So how can you now merge preparing for marriage with that lifestyle? They don't even work together.
You have to. Those days the devil was working. That guy is dead, man. He's dead. I'm dead to sin. I'm alive to Christ, baby. Well, we don't want to just elucidate what marriage is and how we've gone through it, the experience we've had, how we've learned, what it really is.
Yeah, and then you guys, if you follow our channel, like, we try as much as possible to be candid and to be open. This is not to say like we're giving any definition of marriage. We just want to, we're just expressing ourselves, and we want you to know how we feel about marriage. This is not everything of how we feel about marriage, just about how we feel that marriage is actually work. So yeah.
Yeah, guys.
So if you want to know more, as usual, stay tuned.
Guys, see, marriage is work. It's business. See, it's just like the way if you don't put work in your business business will not work.
If you don't put work in your business
will not work.
If you guys understand that, if
you don't put work into your business will not work. See,
right. Word.
Let me wait. If you don't put work into your work will not work.
Wow.
Hey.
And work.
This is the marriage guy's work. This is the marriage guy's work here. Where you get also now, like, this is the work I have to go to. Mamas. Alright guys, the marriage is work. Like, that's the way you put work into your work.
It's okay now. How many times you say it now?
Now please, let me just give it. It's there. I have to give it out. Shut my bones. Like, that's how you put work into your work to make it work. That's how you put work into your marriage work to make it work. Like, what? If your marriage is
deep
is work, I've worked. You spend time, effort, and resource. See, this is fine girl now, high maintenance. When before marriage, I was just there, but now see, boys are just toasting up and down. I don't know me. You should sweet me, man. You should me, people to toast you. I'm like, shit. Everyone say, your wife is fine, no. I wish I'd be like when you come and tell me like, this guy is trying to hit on you, it used to give me joy, man. I was like, man, I know I'm doing, man. Bad guy. Good guy, sorry. Good guy. But guys, marriage is work. Like, it's there was this, like, baby, I remember those days when we started cutting, when love, or in quote, love was shacking us. Like, before you enter the car, I'll just come open the car.
Hey!
Stop now. Don't lie. Those when you came out from school.
Hey, now, but it's not every time you open
the door. Now, but I'll just come like
hold the door for.
Hey, now I'll just come maybe. No, wait now. Just open the door.
For those days, he used to hate carrying, like, helping me hold my bag. It was like I'm putting a bag of cement on his head.
Why should the guy hold your bag?
Why can't you hold my bag?
You want to get?
Well, you hold my bag now, so why are you now saying that? Why are you now saying that?
Because I have ring. You know, I have ring. You want the guy to come and toast me? 14 years. The issue is that I remember those days where I used to come and like help you, open the door, I'll be shaking you. When you want to cook, you want to like scatter the whole kitchen, scatter everywhere. We want to just impress ourselves. And the next thing, after like 1 year, well, I found out that, the next we got into the marriage. I found out that was not love, that was romance. There's difference between love.
Even before getting into marriage, you already discovered this. Do you remember that time when we had a conversation and we were like, come? I think that was like 1 year into our, because okay,
yeah, I called you.
We actually courted for 3 years before we got married. Now, I think after 1 year, we now had this conversation. He called me and he's like, see, we're going to do this thing for a lifetime. We can't be trying to impress each other. Let's be real. Like, show me your worst. I'm ready to take your worst. And then I'm going to show you my worst as well, and my best.
Hell broke loose.
And you guys, we started fighting. Like, you like just open one door of problems. We started fighting because
I just remember something.
Life just got real, and that is when we realized that marriage is work. Like, you have to put in the work to get the best out.
Take your ring. Take your ring. Sorry, I just remember when she told me that. Now I'm laughing over it too. But I remember.
But you used to be so annoying, Kai.
I can't give you a ring. Tell me take it back, man.
You take it back. You take your ring back.
All right, man, guys. So you see, that's where we now started knowing how like investment, emotional investment, physical investment, time. In fact, I think the most important thing is time. What do you think?
It was one thing how was it?
Like in investing in your marriage, time. The time you give your marriage.
I think it's time, yes. The time
devotion and self. Like,
but I think it's the yes, time. But the amount of time you spend being real. Do you get the effort? Like being so open, the fact that you are so open with this person, like you're literally naked, like we like to say. You are naked with this person.
Yeah.
Like nobody gets to see the real you 247. Your spouse just gets to see that.
Yeah.
So you are so vulnerable in that state, and so I think that's one of the greatest investments people or a person can put into their marriage. The fact that this is who I am and you love me this way, or we're working at getting better and stuff. I think that's very important.
Like marriage, like guys, like whatever you're going into, I want to just know that love is not that romantic feeling that we get. All those I want to just talk to him. I just want to. Here we go. Like it will fade, and you now have to now be intentionally doing it.
Yeah.
Do you get? It's not something like marriage is knowing the right thing to do and doing it, whether you like it or not. That's what to make it work. Whether you feel like it or not. Like I remember when we got married and 2 weeks later, you told me, baby, for 2 weeks now, you don't tell me I love you. I was like, Jesus Christ. you are counting. I was like, this is not a lady. Like, I don't know for 2 weeks. How is she counting this? Like, she witchcraft. Like, not witchcraft. She really witchcraft. Like, I was like, she counted like 2 weeks. I'm not that I love you. And I remember I said, but I've proven like my actions show that I love you. I'm back home when you want me to be back home. I hold you, I kiss you, I do everything. So why do you say that I don't know? He said no, you need to say it. And to me, like I'm a kind of person that my mind can say something and I won't tell you. Like you can come out now looking very beautiful. I'm like
in his mind, he tell you, oh, you're looking nice, and then in real life, he's like,
exactly. I'm like, and that was my comfort zone. Like maybe that was me. So the next thing, I'm waking up every two weeks and somebody's telling me not to me I love you.
Every 2 weeks, Abba. Why even wake up every 2 weeks? I remember. You should wake up every day.
I set a reminder.
Really?
Hey, you should not tell your wife I love you. I'm like, hey, baby. Sorry.
He's lying. Wants to injure me.
I think I remember. I think I set a reminder that I was like, man, You need to get this. Like, that kind of investment, that kind of wisdom you need to apply to make the marriage work. And
it's just like exactly. You know when you said something about, I can't remember that line you gave now. Something about the way you make work, whatever.
Yeah.
Then what I'm trying to say is that it's just like when you're at work. You don't have to like your teammates, but you show up to work every day.
even your boss, you don't have to feel like going to work.
You don't have to
in the
feel
morning.
like, but you have to go to work. Like,
Okay, because you don't feel like going to work, but you go to work. Sometimes you don't feel like liking this teammate, even your boss. But if you see him, you have to.
like exactly, you don't necessarily have to like your teammate, or you don't necessarily have to like your boss, but you have to show up at work, and that's the same way it is in marriage. Not to say that you just be there and then you just be like, I beg, marriage is just boring. I have to just show up. I just have to keep at it. No. When we say marriage is work, it means that you are intentional about making marriage work.
Hallelujah. Baby, you see, like, we can put up with rubbish from our bosses, from our colleagues, from anybody, but when it has to do with our wife, that little, like, we don't want to know. I can't take this nonsense. I can't. You know, he did to me. You know what she did to me. Blah 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 blah. But see, you are there. Your boss is calling you fool, man.
Like, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I saw one joke. They told you that if your boss is like is verbally abuse you, but that your salary was like 10 million naira every month, that will you take the job? Someone said that we can't tell you that this, sir, today you've not insulted me. Am I not stupid? So do you think I'm stupid? But like, you see, like, we have that kind of idea just because of 10 million naira, not because of like, but with something that God has created, something that God has ordained, something that God has made, we don't want to like, he did this to me, she did this to me, like.
Our threshold is so like, you have a very short fuse for our spouses, and then the truth is that we put up with stuff at work because of a salary, or because of job security. Like, we want to, you get. But think about it, marriage, which is like your future.
That's like for life.
Children are coming from this relationship. Do you get? Destinies are going to be born, and we are ready to give it up for something very as little as, why are you snoring at night? Why did you not lay your bed? Not toothpaste thing.
Why don't you?
In talking about how marriages work, see, I told myself something that before I got married, anything I can afford to do that will save me from fighting my husband, I would pay for it. You see that toothpaste thing? If I can overlook it, if like press the toothpaste from the top or from the bottom, it's still toothpaste. Or if I can afford to get someone to clean the house, for instance, instead of fighting about why is the house dirty, pay for someone to clean the house. Like, choose your battles. That's how it is at work. When you have work to do, you delegate. The ones you can do, you do it. The ones you can't do, you outsource it. Like, pick your battles. Marriage is work. You have to be very, very smart about it.
Love is not a feeling. Love is action. Action
is an active word.
Bible says, Bible says, let us not love in the words, but let us love with action. In 1 John, like, the currency of love is action. The what makes love, like the what of love, is that how you've acted, and also words too. But I think it's how Bible says He loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son.
Yeah, this is how we know that He loved, because He gave.
Because He gave, and that's what
He gave. What did He give? He gave Himself.
Is that a feeling?
Think about it.
What a feeling? Like, he did it because he felt that was like, that's what. Maybe that was marriage. Like, because you don't know to stop because you are feeling like, I don't feel like, I'm tired of him. You intention, like, even though you don't want to, you do it.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have to, you do it. You do it. Yeah.
For example, cooking. Like, some of us enjoy cooking. I actually enjoy cooking, but sometimes you're actually tired. Like, you go to work, you come back, all you want to do is rest, and he's hungry. He has to eat. You get up and you cook. But some days when I come back and I'm really, really tired, you'll be like, oh baby, don't worry, I would handle it. And the only thing is that when you come back to the kitchen the next morning,
in fact, I used to look
World War III happen in that kitchen. Or when he says, don't worry, just have rest. I'm going to do the dishes. You guys, you can swim in the kitchen. I don't know how we do. You wash dishes in like 5 minutes, but you'll be swimming like this.
You need to express yourself when you're watching. You need to express with water. But actually, it's
so
true.
pick your hustle. If you know that you can go to the kitchen and work and come out with the kitchen looking like there's sanity in your home, do it. But if you know that when you tell him, you say, "Oh, baby, I'll take care of it," and he goes inside and comes out the next morning, you'll be like, who sent me? Pick your battles, please.
Like, and that's why, like, in picking this battles, that's why when choosing your spouse, like, this is what I advise people: can I respect this man? Like, this is a man that I can follow and submit to. If you know you can submit to somebody, not marry him. If you know you can, and the same thing with guys, can I love this girl? Like, even if something bad will happen to her, even if her beauty goes, maybe you want to get, even anything, will I still love her? So you choose, you like, that's one thing you should do. Like, okay, I'm ready to sacrifice, not just how I'm feeling right now, but I'm willing to go the end of the earth with you. I'm willing to sacrifice anything for you. That's just that's why when you in what we teach, when you are in marriage, you stay there. Like, you stayed. I've really grown in marriage, baby. I remember those days when I want to like when you want to like use fear to just engender faithfulness. But now I use pure love, baby. You know? Yeah.
But it's just like how in life you have career goals. Like, you're at work, you're saying that next year I'm going to take some professional courses. I'm going to up my game at work. Or my career goals, I'm going to have this exam, do this exam, learn this new language. In marriage, because marriage is work, you have to have marriage goals.
Business goals too.
Yeah.
Don't like you have business goals.
Business goals, exactly. Goals. You want to keep on doing the best. You want to keep on upping the ante.
So, what were your marriage goals?
My marriage goals, am I supposed to tell you guys?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, my last marriage, which one, the most recent one? Okay, my last marriage goal for this year is to submit to him in a way that I am submitting to him. Because there's one, see, as women in our head, we actually feel like we're submitting, but to them, they're like, no, it's not. You're not doing. You're not doing that. So my marriage goal this year is to submit to him in a way that he can attest to the fact that I am actually really submissive. So yes, that's my marriage. What's your marriage goal for this year? What's one of my marriage goals?
Wait, what did I tell you about was my marriage goal?
See, let me see. No,
I told you one.
How can you forget it? It's just like
I've never forgotten it. I can never forget it. Just I'm in the mood now.
The camera shy.
I'm in the mood now. What was my marriage goal? Yeah, I remember. I said that I want to act in a way that when you see me, it's like you will not have any desire to see Jesus Christ again. Like, I will be everything that you ever wanted to see in Christ. Like you ever thought Christ was. Do you remember when I told you? So everything that Jesus Christ is, like, because the Bible says that the husband is the Christ, is
as Christ
in the church. So I was like, everything that Christ is, like, I want my wife to be like when I know that I've reached my goals, when my wife testified that, see, if you want to see Jesus, those guys meet him, like, he's just Jesus. Like, the Bible says that Jesus is the visible image of the invisible God. And my wife said, this is the visible image.
Bobo is the visible image of the invisible Christ.
Shabbat. That's my goal, like, all wrapped up.
So yeah, just have marriage goals. So because of this video, we don't want to make it too long as usual. It ends up being long. But marriage is just bottom line is that marriage is work, and the same way you put in so much resources, even money, buy gifts. Sometimes you don't feel like buying gifts. Buy it, make sacrifices, put in the work.
I remember.
Is it when I was pregnant? Is it that one? Is it the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, no.
How can you be annoying a pregnant woman? I was pregnant. It was getting on my nerves. Guess what you now did? Wait. I think we thought about Cold Stone. What's that story again? I can't remember the story well. I know you remember.
See, let me tell you the story. We're going to visit someone. My wife said that she was going to eat Cold Stone. I was like, not now. I'm tired. I've been driving. Maybe I've been driving up and down to Abuja. She just said that she was having Cold Stone. I was like, that's later. So she was not happy with my reply. She was like, why would I say that? She That
I actually had
and
I hardly even have cold stone, and I was pregnant.
And that's why. And I was like, later. I didn't say that I won't go. I said later. Next thing.
And when you're pregnant, it's then you want to eat it at that point.
I didn't know that thing has escalated though. I remember I thought like, she remember come and she just kept on bringing it up, and next thing is there escalating, and next thing. She reached like we have this rule now in my marriage. I think you guys should also hear about is that we don't allow
we don't carry over fights or arguments, misunderstandings.
Yeah, but that day there was an exemption. It was hot. I think I wanted to sleep outside, but I like, man, I told her that I would never ever sleep from the house. We must sleep.
When you don't want to buy me ice cream, what's not gonna sleep out of there?
So next thing, I just went there. Next morning, we left.
And he locked me at work. We went to work. We didn't say a word to each other. We were just driving.
I left at work. I left. Next thing, I picked her from the office. Took her to school. Yeah, continue now.
Okay, yeah, so you picked me from work, you started driving. I was like, I expected in my head that this guy, he didn't call me throughout the day. Next thing, he's supposed to take the normal routes we take to go home. He started driving into town. I'm like, Next thing, he parked at Coastal, not saying anything to me. Then he now got down, said, let's go. He now bought me the biggest. Was that the biggest?
Yeah, no, the biggest.
I think I should finish it. I don't want like this one not punishment. I think I'll show you a picture. I have a picture of that day. It wasn't the biggest size, but it was a big
I said size. The biggest. I asked for family size. I actually really. I went. You didn't finish it. You didn't finish it.
I couldn't finish it. I was like, it's not punishment. Like, it's just romantic, but you're punishing me. I don't want.
It's coastal that make us that want to bring this marriage to.
It's the coastal. Lick it. Finish it.
Today. Like, so, you see how much that's a marriage is.
You people should come out. You should come out.
But that's a marriage is like you sacrifice. Like, is it coastal really? So you see, guys. So marriage is this work. Like, I didn't feel like I was like I had my rights, man. If I say we're not going to
I beg you don't have any. You don't have any rights. You don't have any rights.
Goes to ball.
But now you're begging me not to go to Coastal, baby. I bought it for you. Must finish it.
That's what I said. I said, Sherry's Coastal. You must finish Coastal today.
I was just gonna be anger like.
She was out there.
Next thing I was there licking it.
Well, what's the but you see, guys, like the old tone of this message is just telling that marriage is work. Like, it's not like the marriage that you envy.
There are sweet times actually.
Okay, the marriage that you envy, like the hell or heaven of marriage. The hell or heaven of marriage is based on the investment you
what you put in.
Like, you can make your marriage heaven by what you do. And you can make your marriage hell by what you do. It's just like
a person, New Year resolutions or New Year goals. Yeah. You start working out, you know, you start building muscle. Yeah. And the other person is like, I beg, New Year goals, no New Year goals. I'm going to have all the ice cream, all the pizza, everything I want to have.
Everything just
at the end of, in fact, don't wish for December. At the end of March,
we still grab now.
There will be a clear difference. Like, the work you put into your body is what is going to speak. Yeah. So when you see a marriage that doesn't look like what it should be, or that looks like what it should be, just know that people have put in the work. So instead of, if you're single or you're planning to get married, whenever, remember that your marriage is what you make out of it. Take it like work, take it like serious business. Make sure that you are out to make it work, and make sure you're with someone that has the same mindset of making it work.
Do you get? Like, just one person carrying the load.
One person. I've actually seen marriages where the one person is carrying the load. Usually the women, but sometimes men carry the load. You see, they are growing at a very, very slow pace. But it's good when the both of you are in sync, and that it makes life so much easier.
Yeah. So you guys, like, the last illustration I'll give before we end is this. Like, I was listening to this guy who was talking about marriage, and it really struck me. He said that heaven in marriage is like two people that he went to heaven, and their hands were spoons for very, very long, and they were sitting at tables facing each other. So they served them food and they told them to eat. You know, you see, your hand very long. That there's no way you can scoop the food and put
to eat. Yeah.
So you can. The only way to feed yourself is to scoop the plate of that person and give you to eat. What that person scoops and gives you to eat. Say that the heaven was that people were feeding themselves, but hell was that the same scenario, everything the same thing, but
they were all trying to feed themselves.
It's all about me. It's all about. So I'm like, that just gave me the whole foundation and background of marriage. Like that's just what makes marriage work. I'm more concerned about what I'm going to be a better husband for my wife, and the wife I'm more concerned to be about what's going to make me a better wife for my husband. So like when both people are focusing on that, like okay, yes, how can I be a better husband and wife for my husband? Like you just see your marriage just be
because everybody wants to outdo the other person. You want to outgive.
But you see, guys, that like the story we don't share now, like that's marriage. Like marriage. That's what has made.
There are tough times, but the results are based on the work you put in.
Okay, like what has made my marriage better for me is that I'm more selfless. What has made her marriage better for her is that she's more selfless.
All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for visiting our channel. If this is your first time, you're so welcome. We hope that before you hit the subscribe button, and if you enjoyed this video, like, share, and see us in our next video. Thank you so much. We're so happy that we have a family in you guys.